up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And again, as y'all are listening, seeing basically a picture with, the title of this podcast in the background. Okay, this is for Tasha C TV, but also for my the Tasha C show, which is again another bonus podcast. Well, y'all got me yesterday, so y'all was waiting to see my face again, whatever. Like I said, I may hopefully be able to even it out that I have like more videos itself where I'm directly talking to the camera as opposed to hearing, not to say, y'all don't enjoy hearing my loving voice, but some people do like to see me like make appearances and pop up. So I had pre-recorded. Well, technically it wasn't pre-recorded because it was Halloween, y'all. Because, sometimes if I have a topic or something ahead, I'll sometimes will pre-record, or sometimes it'll already be the next day that it's for. Say, like, October the 29th, and I record after midnight, so it can go to the next one, you know what I mean? So, I don't have it like it has to be completely fresh every time I make a video, like, it has to be exactly that day, it's going live that day, you know what I mean? It's really just posting a video every day, which I'm trying to be consistent with this project for a whole year. Exactly a whole year. So, again, like I said, I'm thinking on top of my head. And today's topic, I just wanted to talk a little bit more, and I may bring in the next video, about, like, holding on to, like, doing the sister reviews. And I may do Ambition, like I said, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Ever since Wednesday night, late night, whatever, when I did the Sister and the Oval reviews and decided to just go ahead, since I had a little more energy to just pre-record, and I decided to upload because it wasn't the next day, to go ahead and do my video for the 31st, day 24, 25. I'll put down the box with this. So it should be either day 25 or 26 of my recording. So yeah. But anyway, what I was saying was happened to be, whereas I looked at James Conway, shout out James, because I forgot to mention Hermit Junkie TV. She also does both Sister and Oval reviews. So what I was saying was that the show already was a little bit off the wall, and it seems to be with a bunch of stereotypes and over the top, and not in a good way. Now, the Oval's purposely a soap opera. Sometimes soap operas are like that. I used to more so see them, many, many years ago, soap operas. So I kind of, that's the way how kind of it is with the dash, because the style of Perry's, work. And y'all know there's one thing I don't really talk about, and I don't know if I'll talk about futures, like, certain things that happen with people, like the celebrities. I don't know. It's just with everything that's going on. It's not like I was trying to, like, put rumor has it or gossip, whatever, anything, but if y'all know it, I just wanted to put it in. And, I used to, but that was like 3-something years ago, where I'll sometimes make videos about current hot topics, but I haven't been doing that lately at all. I don't know if I ever will go back to doing that, period. So, it is what it is. And if y'all hear that noise in the background, I'm just going to keep it in here because I don't feel like, okay, finally, stop. Is sometimes the emails get delayed because I have Yahoo attached as a phone app, and sometimes it'll have like this beep notification. It seems like as if I'm getting all these emails, or there's a lot going on my phone right now. It is what it is. But just like certain topics of rumors, divorces, and stuff like that, I just, or breakups, or who's going with who, or what's this is. So, I just kind of feel like, I don't know if I'll talk about, like, the hot topics of entertainment anytime soon or again, or certain things that happen, even though, of course, I want to make sure it's true, you know what I mean? It's just that I don't feel comfortable with, like, doing that now, or, like, at least that being the focus at the moment. Yeah, I still do reviews. Like, I did talk about, like I said, God rest his soul, the death of John Pops Witherspoon and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just heard, but I personally didn't know, but I heard this guy before, but God rest his soul, of Thai culture. I just recently heard about it from Timmy Blaine, and also for the Sculptor Show, because I follow him, that unfortunately he had died from taking his own life, which is, it's just sad, and that's a whole nother subject. And I mean, for the few people that will listen, I mean, like I said, that is such a sad topic, but I condole to him and his family, and that's what I can say by that. But going back, I know that's weird for me to jump from like talking about death again into the sister topic, but I just wanted to go real quick. If people, like I said, it has been a couple years, but if people are like, well, why you don't talk about entertainment topics or nothing like that, I just don't feel like putting it on my plate at the moment, or maybe this year. Neither. It depends how I feel, but I just don't want to talk about it at the moment, So, here's the thing. Now, with the Sistas reviews, I'm only going to stay with this show because, like I said, I want to be consistent. So, even if the show is bad, I kind of just figured I already committed to reviewing the show, already lost track. I know I keep repeating about the two other shows and just stop reviewing them. But like I said, due to the fact that I used to have a problem on and off with that due to health reasons and so forth, and like just happening where I've done that with shows before, I don't want to keep doing that as a pattern where I stop. I mean, it's understandable sometimes about stop reviewing a show because, for example, I'm monetized again. My monetization was taken off. And you know how people who are monetized, just to let y'all know, that does not guarantee. There's been people who get limited, demonetizations, and that's been happening through the YouTube community for quite a while with some people, even with channels. Even though I've heard about with Bonnie Blue, I think Forrest Sparks has said that. I don't know if Ashley Miller said anything like Lovely T, for example, and people have to re-emit and emit certain channels, and I kind of have fell asleep because Lovely T last night did a live video, and I kind of went to sleep because I think she was there for 2 whole hours, and she came there kind of late, but I think she was 2 hours like behind where it might have been 1 something over here, and it's still like 11 or 12. I don't know. But I remember part that I did remember about, the demonetization. That's why she no longer posts on her news channel anymore, because she posts over 100 videos and only 20 of them were monetized. And, just like how the way they're changing things with YouTube and stuff and so forth, it's just that, like some people I can understand about why they wouldn't want to, possibly do shows anymore if they're not getting that many views or minutes and stuff like that. And then on top of that, get demonetization, or you get flagged, or your videos removed, and all this other, all this other stuff. So that's that. But like I said, I honestly, as far right now, the way it keeps going, I could see there's a Trump opposite. I know it's too early, y'all, because there's only been 2 episodes for both series. But I could honestly see Oval possibly lasting longer than Sisters. Okay, as far as right now, I know that is just way too advanced. But the way it's going, if it doesn't like pick up, or you just keep seeing like, wait a minute, this is a hot. I mean, I can understand it being good hot ass mess for the Oval, the TV show. I mean, because it's a soap opera. But Sisters is trying to be dramatic, romantic drama with a dash of comedy in the way it's just working. But like I said, when I looked at James Caldwell's video, not to say that I already knew like it played on a bunch of stereotypes, but please watch his review of Sisters. I don't know if he's put his Oval review up yet, but when he was explaining about the stereotypes and I thought like, I don't think just because, it just made it seem like just because, and I'm just going to say quick, just because people are gay, or it was like stereotyping, gay black men, and and then you got the angry black woman conversation we had talking about. So it's just like I said, those roles and the over exaggeration that is a level on my talk about the word, but the way they make the character of Danny is kind of like, oh my gosh, really? Is this what we got? So it makes it where just that alone, and people pointed out like really big TV shop to her as well. And I didn't put down the thing, but even if she's the owner of the shop, she put their hair to get ready to get on the dry. She said, "Y'all be back for in a minute." Goes to lunch, and so I don't know what type of style that person was getting, or I know there's some rare cases, y'all, that people who also own their shops, they work in their shops that they're at, whatever they're doing, have their own clientele as well, and they have been some unique cases where, because that even happened to me when I was going to this one person, last year a couple times, stopped going to them, whatever, but she would like prep and get my hair started, and another person would actually do my hair. Or yeah, it happened before. It happened a couple times. Like I said, the owner works in the shop, and they may have other people, or like they kind of prep your hair, or they don't do your hair till later on. Final stop, you know what I mean? But it's just the way it's set up. Is if Karen, I don't like I said, she must be the owner / manager or something, because the way she left is if she possibly was the owner of the shop. But still, it was just weird that she just completely walked out. It just seemed like she never came back that day, and. It's just the stereotype where it's making like, gay men are mean, and when I think about it, I was going to say, but I was like, why does it make it seem like the gay men that were presented in this show, especially the other night, was like, if they were mean, just just a bit bitter. And I mean, they ain't got nothing to do with people's sexuality, but most people, at least to my knowledge, and it has nothing to do with your preference, most people ain't sitting here meeting greeting people and just kissing them on their lips. That has nothing to do with, so it makes it seem like just, almost make it seem like they're mean. Some of them are over, like 9 times 10 they're over sexualized. There's a lot of stereotypes that could be taken with that just alone. This just like the angry black man, but then she's sitting here, invites him back to her car and okays him, somebody she don't know, and they have somebody who pretty much just insulted her and insulted and generalized every black woman because he is bitter, but they want to sit here and call somebody else that, and then she just okay. And the fact, like I said, is I could have sworn that he was in a whole marriage herself, and relationship is just y'all. I'm trying to hold on to this show. Okay, so also too, like I said, I'm just gonna hold on and continue to review it just because. But even if you looked at the numbers, y'all, if y'all pay attention to people who review, unless like they're kind of well known, well respected anyway, and they're gonna probably have higher views in the first place. Pay attention to, if possible, the reviewing numbers of people who review both the Oval and the Sisters, or if they just were Sisters, like I said, not everybody reviews. Like, for example, Jay Lee's Corner reviews both the Sisters and the Oval. Okay? And like I said, hope just that. Now, the Oval gets more numbers, and it could also get more numbers because the fact that Oval comes before Sisters. Oval comes at 9 p.m., but, 9 p.m. and so forth, but I think she always does upload her videos the next day. So it's, kind of like the Oval numbers, at least 100 some more viewers, possibly it's like more that watch that. Okay. So, but like I said, it's a major difference, say, with me. I mean, like I said, I ain't like a big YouTuber like that anyway, or like well known, whatever. But it's still a major difference of the people that watch, say, at least what I got of the Oval, as opposed to Sisters. Like, the Oval, as far as premiere, got way more views than the Sisters, okay? So, and it's kind of like I still get a couple more views after that with the Oval, but I'm just saying is that if Oval, I wouldn't be surprised if they had to choose between both shows instead of keeping both of them, that Oval 9 times out of 10 will survive. And that's what I'm saying. So I just hopefully that the show will continue and, just take it from there. But say, if they make it next season, I don't know, say, if I will review it again. I may just review the hot-ass, good, enjoyable mess of popcorn, which is the Oval, okay? But, like I said, because that show could possibly have so much potential, but like I said, the stereotypes in a certain writing, and you got the stereotype of, like, the crazy, I gotta be, out there, like, so-called friend. You could be, it's just like, no, we trying to hold on. Okay, but other than that, like I said, how do y'all feel about the show? The people who are watching this video, how about the show Sistas? If you watch it, like, do you really think like the shows continue like worth even watching or not? Because like I said, even though I'm not feeling the show and whatever, and they're darn near, I'm just gonna keep it real. They're darn near getting the category of almost being where I am with Love at the Lockup this season, even though it's supposed to be season 3. And like I said, I still got to make up. I'm on. It's supposed. Well, I think it's tonight. It's episode 35, and I'm on still. I still haven't watched 29. I was going to make up the videos and then catch up with that. But like I said, I already told y'all in advance I was going to take my time because this season or part season, whatever, is blah. Okay, so it's almost getting to that point where it's just as bad as that. Now, I'm not going to let it linger like, okay, 8 whole weeks go past by. I don't know how many episodes. I don't know if it's 10 or more episodes, but I'm just saying it's just going to be the point what I mean by, well, let me clarify that real quick, is that it's not going to be really enjoyable me watching / reviewing the show. If you're not passionate about something, you're not going to give it your all, right? So it's it's that point, it's a no, thumbs down, okay? Now, also a show, I mean, not a show, but I'm really looking forward possibly doing a movie review, even though y'all, wish you, if y'all please get a chance, again, if y'all haven't watched it, please watch on Netflix or whatever, or, be at the permanent bar, or, get somebody's passport, whatever you got to do to see the movie, Dolomite Is My Name, which is like an autobiography, a biography film that's kind of based on Dolomite and how he became to be Dolomite, but it's kind of like that point where he's getting to the point to become the character Ray Moore and Dolomite, and just how he came to be with that. So actually, like I said, it's even comical. Majority of it is actually a comical film, and that's very rare. Like I said, I said a review, like I said, watch the movie, and I do mean video, if y'all can, because I barely got any views from my movie review, but if y'all can, please watch that movie. It is enjoyable. I'm not being biased just because I made a review about it, and I didn't make a whole full review, meaning that I kind of talked about it, but I didn't give in general a main spoiler review like I usually do my TV reviews. But like I said, it was a good film. Okay, and I'm glad I watched it, and I don't know if that would be. Well, I don't know. Would that count? Like it could be possibly for the Oscar or Emmys or something like that. Yeah, but I'm just saying that it was a very good movie. But speaking of a great movie, looks like coming out. Like I said, I don't know if I would watch and review Queen Slim because I don't know if it's going to be one of them tragic love stories. First you fight and hope they get away, and then somebody dies, or both of them die, and turn and beats Romeo or Juliet. I don't want to see that. But I did look forward, y'all. I seen on Instagram today, y'all, and I don't think I have talked about him yet. I mean, besides the fact that he's very visually distracting, very handsome, whatever. Like I said, I think I might talk about before, whatever. But if y'all heard of this musician songwriter called Lucky Daye? And actually, I even brought him up. I talked about for 2 seconds when they had him on the stage on the side, and Raphael Sadiq was introducing him at the BET Music Awards. And it's 2 seconds, even though I heard the song. Then you know how they don't let you hear the whole song enough sometimes that you can get a sense of the song. But it's I read about him, and then I honestly kind of just brush off from him. It's yeah, they gave him some exposure, but it didn't click. They didn't do them right as far as I'm concerned, okay? So, they do, the people on the side, give them, 5 seconds and then, go to commercial break. The introduction is longer than, hearing them, hearing them, like I said, hearing introduction before you get to hear the song for 2 seconds. And so, what happened was, y'all, I had, the beginning of, the end of September, stuff like that, I actually heard, no. Here's how I found out about actually, finally looking into Lucky Daye's music. Now, there's a video, Ken to Ken down. Like I said, I found out with him like the end of 2016, the beginning of 2017, something like that, when Bad and Bougie was still kind of out and it was kind of still popular, okay? And, yeah, it was kind of like the end of 2006, no, when I found Kendall, and he been known for like, best friend and doing like this little like mini reviews on his Instagram, and now he's on Q to play that game, doing Carper Benz reviewing, like had interviews with some of, Love at hip hop type of stars, whatever, and he's from Flint, Michigan, but I think he was from Flint, whatever, and so forth, and he's recently, like last year, I think, had moved out to LA, and he sometimes makes these videos like, everything. I think I don't know if he's active on his YouTube channel, y'all, but here's how I realized about the gym of Lucky Daye, okay? And so, he had with his videos now, he's recently doing videos where he's doing basically like a drink, like, preparing drinks, little bartending skills, whatever. And then when he finished his drink, he started playing the song, and I was like, oh, this song is dope. But I didn't know it was the exact same song he was singing when he was, the Coca-Cola stage, whatever, on the darn, on the darn thing, when he was singing. And I was like, what is this song? So, of course, I'm going to the comments, and thank goodness there's always somebody or a couple people that let you know what song it was, right? And they was like, Lucky Daye, roll some more. And I went, and I was like, oh my gosh, you mean to tell me I sat there, did not know? But, besides, like, he's a nice picture, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's a nice bonus that he's fine, but handsome. But it's also, Marcus, like, he's a great songwriter. His music is dope as heck. And that's a dope romantic song about smoking some weed, but it's dope. And then I listen again, I guess he 2 LPs and combined it together. He been in the game for a minute, but it's like he's starting to get the recognition that he had. And also the reason why I'm bringing this up, because have y'all ever seen NPR Tiny Desk concerts? I have found out about this gym, which is a YouTube channel, NPR Music or something like that. And I didn't know it was on for years. Again, I just found out about this, right? A couple months ago, like early September or something like that, or subscribed. I didn't know about this gym. Sometimes rappers be on there, because there's people I followed in NPR and found out about it. And I ain't gonna lie, I actually first had heard about it when the passing of Mac Miller had passed away, God rest his soul. And somebody had a clip of him on there, and it was that song, What's the Use, on there. And it was the band back there. But unfortunately, like I said, I didn't even know about this, and that's my first time hearing about it, was him passing, And so I had looked on it, because, y'all probably heard about NPR, like radio, and I think they talk about having other events on there, but I didn't know they had something called a Tiny Desk, where you have different artists of different genes, different backgrounds, and it'd be dope as heck. I'm caught up, like, I heard T-Pain's one, I seen Ed Rock do in the last, couple months, and Raphael Sadiq was on there last night, y'all. It was a live one. I don't know if it's still up, but heck, I just had got on there, because it was like, I think, NPR followed them on their music on their Instagram, and they were having a concert, like a live concert. Raphael Sadiq, legend. And they had a live concert, but I noticed like some of the live ones, it's like you see it, you got to see it in there, or they make it disappear, because it's like the live concerts they have, like right then and there, and then you see bye-bye. I don't know if they on it with their website or something. I'm just going by the UBG. It's NPR Music. So I've been catching up with few people, like Toby. I ain't about to miss his last name, Toby, and that rapper right there. I ain't gonna mispronounce his name. Recently, they even had Taylor Swift on there. Of course, I didn't watch it. With that one, no offense, but I'm just keeping it real. I still haven't watched Summer Walker, Brittany Howard. I just heard about her 6 minutes ago, but like I said, they'll have previews. Jonas Brothers, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes the music is catchy. Whatever. Ari Lennox, seen her, dope as heck. But yeah, like I said, they got all these genre and all these different music I didn't seen. Okay, Damon Jr., Gone Marley. Who else? Just like the tallest. Okay. Who else? The Dream had one. Ella Fitzgerald. Okay, that's not one of there, but Nicole Bucks. I don't know who that. Toby Nagri. Yeah, that's 2 months ago. Yeah, so it's dope. Yeah, Ty Dolla Sign's Praise. Okay, Lizzo had one on there 2 months ago, something like that. Mexico. My Ski Go, that song, I ain't gonna like that. Tie Down song, Big Girl's dope as heck, but he that play Big Girls on it. Sting and Shaggy were on there. I just, like I said, just want to put out just like Betty Who, Tasha Cobbs, Leonard, Sesame Street. What the heck? Okay. Okay, some of these people know Wyclef G with Jeremy. That's, like I said, just look at yourself. It's Jibs on there. And like I said, when I mean it's Jibs, there are Jibs. Like, they got you completely covered. It is dope. And like I said, he was actually before we two souls with Rocky Shakiti last night, and he was playing guitar. Raphael was recording. So Lucky Daye saying, I love you too much. Like I said, his whole album is out. It's called Painted. He just finished a tour. Of course, I was able to see. He was actually up here in Detroit, October the 5th. And of course, I've been being in the concert in over 20 years. Yeah, keep it real. That's I think last one I went to was in 2001. Yeah, but yeah, it's been a minute, long ass minute. But anyways, he was singing with him, so that was dope. Because like I said, Raphael said he was very talented and stuff like that. Gave him his cosign, so it was dope to see on it. Because that's what they said. It was a live concert. So I noticed if it's like live, like instantly they're doing it right now or posted on there. I noticed that, like I said, you got to see it when you see it in whatever, and you see it, you don't. Maybe it's on their website. I don't know, because I think they said they have a website, so maybe you have to check it out there. And they only just premiered on YouTube that one time only. One time, and that's it. And so, Lucky Daye also has one on there too. A couple, so, oh my gosh, that live version of Roastable is just, yeah, that thing a lot of times depends on the person. So sometimes they do a couple of songs, sometimes it's one song, it just depends. But Roastable, oh my gosh, the trumpet, the horns, just the whole thing was just so dope. Like I said, I heard that from Kendall, and I've been listening to his album. Not every day, because I don't want to get bored with it real quick, even though it's a dope ass album. And like I said, I've been listening to it. I still got to listen to Summer Walker's new album. I heard that is dope as heck too. But like I said, check that out. Good site, whatever. So I just know I'm jumping everywhere, but here I found a possible gem, which that is supposed to be coming out based on the previews, and Lucky Daye's song "Roll Some More" happens to be, and like the music in the trailer. So a couple hours ago, he was like, "I always wanted to," it was like he was saying something. Want to know how I sounded during, like in a soundtrack in a theater movie or something like that, whatever. And then he played on his Instagram, the trailer. And the trailer with Issa Rae and Lakeith, okay, Mr. Stanfield, whatever, the dude that tells you to get out, and, the talent actor, he's been on Land, been on this other stuff, whatever. So, anyways, he's playing a love interest, and there's a movie called A Photograph that's coming on Valentine's Day. And Keisha Irvin, also like the Phenomenon writer and urban books, whatever, been in the game, like Guns N' Roses, Crane in the Sky. Like I said, check her out. She also has a YouTube channel called Color Me Pink, right? And so she also had the trailer on there. And I think it was her was the second person being played, y'all. So it brought me to another gem. I can't wait. I mean, I can wait because that's Valentine's is a minute. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful and great film. And like I said, that song again came up. So yeah, y'all definitely check out Lucky Daye. Check out his old album. I don't mean cliche, but really, he's one of those few albums. I think this was kind of like that too, as well. Like both of their albums are like, like I said, I haven't heard Summer Walker or nothing yet. Doja Cat post coming, so she's actually very talented. Whatever, so forth. But like I said, check him out. Yeah, you check him out too, because like I said, he's fine. But, I mean, he's very talented. I'll just say that, And, his songwriting is very phenomenal. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, that stuff right here. Let me get off of here, and I will see y'all and talk to you mañana. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I didn't, even though during I had to take about 2 years, at least 4 semesters of Spanish, and I barely know anything past hola and adios. Okay, so anyway, y'all, hug and love, take care, enjoy y'all weekend, and also God bless. Enjoy this new month that we're starting, And, be careful about if y'all can't avoid ordering, like, technology stuff. But, yeah, I've heard it's supposed to be a better month, and next one's supposed to be better enough, and so forth. So, we'll take it from there. But anyways, y'all, hugs and love. See y'all next time.